Hello, hello. Okay, we are doing the sound and light activation today. It is 12:12 and literally right now where I am it is 12:12. Hello, thank you for joining us. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be leading you guys through a sound and light activation. So I would recommend just kind of like getting comfortable. So whether you're going to be lying down, hey everybody, thank you for joining. You can either lay down, you can sit up. How we're going to start today, hey Samantha, is I am going to kind of explain everything and then we'll dive in. And also if you do hear any noise in the background, that is Josh coming home because he's also going to be taking part in this. So he should be here any second. He's coming home from lunch. Hello, hello. Okay, and as I said before, I'm going to be saving this. It will be on IGTV afterwards and on the podcast. Don't know what that sound just was. So it'll be in multiple different locations afterwards. And honestly, I would recommend coming back to this later because like do it now and then come back to this later. Oh, thank you, Carly. Yeah, because really the energies are very potent all day. I know some of you are in different like time zones, so you could come back to this if it is earlier right now and do this again at 12:12. I mean, it's really just the energies of the day in general. So I want to start with why it is so important, and then I've kind of channeled through a description from Spirit as well, as to what to expect today and like more background on what they're referring to as like the significance of today. So just in general, like why like 12:12 today is like extra powerful. Well, as we've been talking about, this is really an extremely powerful and very like pivotal year for us, where really what's happening is we're clearing the darkness, we're clearing the fear, the old programming, the control mentality away. And what is happening is everything has had to come up to the surface. So as everything is coming to the surface, we at times have felt kind of chaotic. We have felt uneasy at times. We've felt super like unbalanced. And that is totally, totally okay. It's actually a beautiful thing. So now what we're doing is really working through that. We are the people, like you guys watching this are people who have been doing the work all year. And so this month in general, for people who maybe just haven't been aware, because most people aren't aware of the fact that we can clear and we can heal and move forward, so on and so forth, they're gonna feel extra right now. So we do want to set the intention for them just getting started, that they're feeling healing energy, and they will find either this video or come across somebody else who can guide them to remove these frequencies. So just knowing that, being aware of this, I actually am just having deja vu right now as I'm talking. So that's a good sign. But this really is like kind of like in a sense like the final countdown. Like we're really now clearing. A lot of this is still just going to be energetic, but you will feel it physically. You will sometimes feel other people this month lashing out, acting out, because they're just not really sure how to handle these emotions that they're feeling. So knowing these are just totally normal things, it is totally okay. Once again, just kind of detaching, looking at everything as that observer from that higher perspective, seeing things from that higher point of view, even though I know sometimes it's hard when you're in the like thick of it. But just in general, so why today is so powerful in itself this year rather than just like every other year on 12:12, it's always powerful, yes, but it is obviously an angel number, and so this is more of the like actual like scientific reasoning behind this, and then we're going to go into the spiritual truth behind this as well from what my guides have channeled through. So essentially a week after today, around a week, it's 12/21, so it's not exactly a week, but, or is it exactly a week? It's close to a week. But so 12/12 is really the flip of 12/21. And so on the 21st, what is happening? I mean, there's Saturn and Jupiter conjuncting. Gabriella said, looking at the clock, 12:12. Yes, that is such an alignment and so many angel numbers, all of that, frequencies, it's exciting. But so what also is happening is it's extremely powerful because on the 21st, Sagittarius is aligned with the galactic center, and the galactic center is the rotational center of the Milky Way. So between now and moving forward on the 21st, you can really expect your intuition to be like amplified, like doubled in that sense. So everything is going to become clearer and clearer. And why we've been talking about the awakening, I've been talking about this for years now, but like really now we're in the like middle of it, and this is really a turning point for a lot of people who haven't maybe been awakened yet. And what is going to be happening is your intuition is just like amplifying. It's like turning on all the lights in a sense. Think of I watched like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and when he like turns on all the lights and the house finally lights up, like every light turns on and how bright it gets. That's what's happening right now. So nothing can stop this frequency. It is an energetic thing, but you're going to find that you're going to be able to see through things a lot clearer. Your intuition's getting stronger, your gut feelings, however you receive intuitive information. I know I have found that just like this past week, even in readings, like how clear everything's getting. Like things have usually been clear, like always been clear, but like now it's a whole new level. It's hard to explain it, but I noticed it especially Thursday and like yesterday of like, wow, like everything is super, super clear in a way that it hasn't been before, like all intuitive senses. So that is super exciting. You're going to notice that moving forward, starting today. You've probably already felt it beginning, and now we have the eclipse, the new moon coming in. We have like the winter solstice, like everything that's happening is super powerful. Everything is really aligning on a planetary level. So I'm going to go into the channeling of what Spirit has brought forth from like my guides to you all about the significance of this day, and then we will go into the sound bath. It'll probably be about 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes. It's going to be essentially me playing the different sound frequencies and guiding you through this different activation. So just allow yourself to receive. You might feel tingling, you might feel heat, coolness, whatever. That's just your energy moving. You're becoming aware of your energy. Trust everything you see, you feel, you hear. And if you don't really have much of an experience, that is okay as well. For instance, if you are somebody who's never done a meditation or sound activation before, you might not have much of an experience. And that doesn't mean you didn't literally experience anything. Maybe just consciously you didn't, but you're still receiving everything just in the same. And like I said, you can always come back to this. But so essentially what is happening today, what Spirit brought through is it's a day of portals connecting between worlds. So you will be able to access the higher godly aspects of yourself today and moving forward. So in this portal, you're having the ability to see the totality of your life, a higher vantage point. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. So you're going to have the ability now to really see yourself and your life from a higher perspective. You're detaching from just this physical reality in this moment. There's a greater understanding coming in. You're really understanding now why you came back down to earth, your purpose, why everything has happened up until this moment. In general, in numerology terms, like 1212 is really like the completion. And think of just the 12 months in the year, the 12 astrology signs, like so on and so forth. This is finally, like, we get to this point now where it's like, okay, now we can start to make sense of things. Like, for instance, sometimes we have to go through those hard times in life to understand kind of the silver lining, to find the truth in it, or to really just realize, oh, this is why I went through this. And because of this, I'm a much better person. Or I have learned, hey, Natalie, thank you for joining. I have learned X, Y, and Z. And this is what's happening right now today is you're going to have an ability to access this higher aspect of yourself. We are really like going into our light bodies. We're working a lot with the Merkaba energy, which really is kind of like that vehicle that's getting you into your light body, hence the light body activation, which is essentially just like connecting you to God. It like we have these physical bodies, but we also have our soul, and our soul is one with God, divine creator, whatever like you believe in or refer to as, and we are all that truth. Like we are all that godly energy. However, in the physical, we can forget that and we feel separate. So we're journeying back to that oneness, that wholeness today. So there's going to be a lot of unconditional love that we're going to be working on today, because really any imbalance is kind of rooted in lack of feeling unloved. And that feeling of like lack of that unconditional love, feeling as if, oh, if I do something wrong, like I am going to be punished, or I am unworthy, or whatever else. And we're getting back into the space of no, like God loves us all just the same, and you could make all the mistakes in the world and this energy is still going to love you just the same, if not more. So now we're really merging. We're really now taking ourselves out of that physical reality and seeing everything for the truth. So that is really important. So allowing yourself to tap into this pure love creator, having the ability to see infinite possibilities and realizing that you have the ability to create infinite possibilities. We're stepping away from that energy that like you are not in control of your life, and we're stepping into the truth that no, you are in control and you have the ability to do anything that you put your mind to. And that is a really fun place to be, because we have kind of been living in this society of everything is in control of us and we literally have no control. Life is happening to us, when really now we're getting into a new state of life is happening for us. We are the creators. We're taking our power back. This has been a year of taking your power back, healing, removing any old energies and taking back your energy, taking back your truth, finding your truth, realigning to the truth that you are one with God. So that is really important. You're understanding your physical reality, as I said, in an essence, like everything is beginning to really make sense. You're going to start to connect the dots to different aspects of your life. Maybe even the different areas that you've been praying for clarity, you're going to start to have clarity today. So I would recommend after this, spending time journaling, spending time in like meditation, just more, the more you can connect with your truth, the easier this transition is going to be and the more clarity and guidance you're going to receive. So that's really important. And let me just see if I think I touched on basically everything else I had written down. We're taking you out of the current reality and into your truth. Okay. So yeah, and so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working with the Merkaba. So like I said, it is really like that vehicle. And some of you might be familiar with Archangel Metatron with the Merkaba. But what it is like think of two triangles, inverted triangles. There's gonna be one triangle that is extending up higher, like to God, to the higher dimensions, and then the other is going to be going the opposite way into the earth. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be activating this frequency, traveling into these other dimensions, states of consciousness, so you can activate your truth, find clarity in your life, and whatever else that you maybe came to this session today for. So it's all about raising your frequency of your light body and energy field, and you'll have the ability to travel today. You'll be able to travel to the different dimensions where you are going to be able to access this high frequency information, whatever it is that you need, because all of us are on an individual, unique journey. Even though we are all one, we are all connected, we are all just a little bit different, on a little bit of a different like vibrational frequency. So knowing your experience is going to be a little bit different than everybody else that is doing this, whether live or the replay. So just trust that, just be open. I think the best thing right now, what they're referring to, what Spirit's saying, is just be open to like whatever you need to either learn, to heal, have clarity, whatever, in this moment during this session. Just allow that. Definitely set an intention, but just kind of have like no control over it, because as humans we like to think, once again, that like, oh, this is what I need to work through, or this is what's like kind of maybe a struggle in my life right now, so I want to focus on this, when really maybe that's not even what you're supposed to be focusing on today. Or maybe by like moving your attention to a little bit of a different vantage point, you're going to find something that will then help you in that other aspect or other area of your life. So just be aware of that. But other than that, yeah, get excited, because this is really powerful. You're going to find that your intuition is going to get stronger naturally. You're going to trust yourself more. Whether you hear, you see, you feel. And also though, today, be aware of your dreams. They're more likely to be prophetic tonight. So just kind of say a quick prayer before you go to bed of just like, thank you for helping me to see whatever is of my highest good, whatever's going to help me move forward, so on and so forth. But other than that, we've got everything. So what we're going to be doing as we're connecting with the higher dimensions, we're also going to be connecting down to the earth, because Gaia, Mother Earth, through this process is, you are so welcome, Sarah. She is also being freed. As I've said in previous videos, I feel like now months ago, it's like she had been kind of like surrounded by all this darkness, all of this fear-based energy. And it's been freeing. It's been coming up to the surface. And what's being planted in, like, because her truth is now starting to rise to the surface, is a beautiful golden light that is going to surround and cover the entire planet. And that's what I heard today when I was praying this morning too. Just as something I want to touch on too. We might see a lot, we might have gone through a lot this year, the last few years, because what God was referring to is really like, we got to get this right. We really have to face all fear-based energy now, because we need to clear it once and for all. Like the galactics, the higher frequencies, the angelic beings, they are wanting to now come and support us, but we need to make sure we're not just kind of like, once again, sweeping things under the rug. Like think of a child wanting to clean the room, just throwing everything in the closet quickly, and eventually that closet door is not even going to be able to close, right? And that's kind of what we've done for a very long time, is just let's just throw things, let's just avoid things, let's just throw things to the side, let's not face things head on, because it's too difficult to face these things. And what has happened this year especially is it's time to face things, because there's no more messing around. Now it is time to remove all fear, which is not always easy. It's very difficult actually at times. It can be very like straining on the body at times, but it's for a higher purpose. And for instance, like think of that symbolism. Okay, if you just shove everything in the closet and avoid it, eventually that closet's gonna probably open, overfill, whatever, and you're still gonna have to clean it up anyway. So we might as well do it all, get all the hard work over with, so that in the long run it's easier. So with that being said, I'm just gonna like shift because I am on the ground and my foot is falling asleep. And so what I would recommend you guys do to get started, it's just, I prefer personally to lie down, but you can also sit up. That's totally fine. And for instance, if you are driving right now watching this, obviously I would not recommend closing your eyes, but you can still listen along and you're still going to receive the benefits, and just come back to this later and then you can really like get into a space. If you have any crystals that you want to use, that is awesome, because what's going to happen as you holding the crystal is it's going to activate all the frequencies as well, so you can carry the crystal with you moving forward. Okay, so just to get started, just getting comfortable, closing your eyes, and just taking a few deep breaths, just allowing yourself to get centered into the room, into your physical body. With every breath in, you're breathing in love. And with every breath out, you're just breathing out fear, anything that is not of love, not of your highest good. And we're just beginning now to welcome in your guides, your angels, your loved ones, galactic team, whatever it is, whoever it is that you believe in. Those beings who work with you for your highest good, beings who are of true, pure love. Welcoming them into your space. As we're also just setting the intention now that your ego self is stepping out of the body. Maybe you place your ego on a box behind closed doors, on a shelf, just setting the intention that the version of yourself that is the planner, the doer, maybe a little fearful, worrisome, is stepping out for the next 15, 20 minutes. And your highest self is stepping in. This is the version of yourself, the highest version of yourself that you can become in this physical lifetime. We're welcoming this energy in, the version of yourself who knows it all, who is it all, the most intuitive, the happiest, the healthiest, the wealthiest version of yourself. Feeling all of this beautiful energy. As today, we're just going to begin by allowing your body to relax. By first allowing a beautiful, pure, light frequency to flow in through the top of the head. It's flowing from the higher realms, through all of your higher chakras, in through the mind, just allowing the mind to relax, allowing yourself to fall deeper into a deeper state of relaxation. Down through your eyes as your eyes are softening. You might even feel them fluttering. This is just a sign that you are entering a deeper state of relaxation. As this light flows down through your cheeks, into your jaw releases any tension, any tightness. As the tongue falls back, you are relaxing. You are releasing. As now this light flows down through your neck and into your shoulders, just releasing any weight in your shoulders. Anything that you have been carrying falls away, whether it's your energy, others, the weight of the world. You're letting it all go. And the shoulders are falling deeper, relaxing. As this light flows down your arms, the arms are feeling heavy. And into your hands. Just letting go of control now. As you're reminded of the phrase, let go and let God. The more you give it to God, the more you will be supported. Because this is when the miracles can begin to happen. So much more can be done on the energetic levels. So trust and allow them in. You have to invite them in because you have free will. So they can only assist you to a certain degree until you invite them in. And now this light flows back up the arms into your heart space. Clearing any tightness, any anxiety, any worry. Down through your ribs into your adrenals, releasing the need of being in fight or flight. And this light is flowing through all of your organs as your stomach is sinking deeper, relaxing, likely to feel heavier. As now this light flows into your hips, bringing balance to all meridians within the body and into your thighs, just giving thanks to your foundations, as everything that you have experienced up until this moment has made you who you are. It has brought on you here. Everything that you have experienced, whether you perceive it to be good, bad, happy, sad, it has made you who you are, brought on you to this moment, helping you to remember your truth. So you're giving grace and love to everything. And now this beautiful light flows at the bottoms of your feet, flooding your energy field, surrounding you like an egg. And this sacred light flows into the earth, through the soil, slate crystalline structures, and this beautiful light wraps around the center of Earth's core. And you're feeling all of Mother Earth's grounding energy supporting you, as you're reminded that you have a contract with the earth. Your end of the contract is to find what makes you happy, to continuously grow and evolve. Her end of the contract is to support you always by bringing in the right people, the right places, and the right opportunities. It truly is that simple. So you're feeling the support. As we're just beginning now, as we're shifting your attention to the sacred Merkaba energy above you, it's traveling in through the top of your head, whether you see it, you feel it, you just have a knowing. Simply trust, allowing the sound frequencies to begin. As this beautiful Merkaba energy flows into your heart space and a beautiful golden light is activated, your soul. And as this golden light activates, you may even begin to imagine that this Merkaba, a beautiful triangle, expanding out from the heart up to the heavens. And then the second triangle from the heart down to the center of Mother Earth. You're just allowing this energy just to begin to move through the body as golden rays of light flood through the physical, through all organs, every cell, every system of the body, activating, upgrading. As this beautiful portal is beginning to open within you. You may even begin to feel your body tingling. This is just you becoming aware of your physical, but also your energetic body. Feeling this frequency flooding you. As this portal within your heart space is opening, as the golden light fills you, this portal opens, a light brighter than anything you could ever put into words, just begins to expand. Expanding through your heart space now. Filling your entire body. It's like you are becoming this portal. Because you are a beautiful portal of light. And today we are going to travel with this beautiful 1212 frequency. This beautiful 1212 portal. Traveling to the higher dimensions, reconnecting you. Reminding you of your truth that you are a godly being. You are unconditional love. Everything around you now is a light brighter than anything you could put into words. And we're just beginning to infuse an activation of unconditional love. And honestly, it might even feel a little overwhelming because you probably haven't felt a love so strong. But you are reminded in this moment that you are worthy of this love because you are this love. You are worthy of it all. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. As this beautiful activation floods your being. Every timeline that you have ever played out, ever taken part in, is being engulfed in this unconditional love. So anything maybe you've even been holding against yourself, punishing yourself, any resentment, any anger, any fear, because at the end of the day, it's all fear, is being showered now with this unconditional love. You may even feel emotional. If you do, allow the emotions to flood through you. It's safe to release these emotions. It is safe to let it go. Because you are a beautiful being of light. You have always done the best that you can with the resources that you had at that moment. And you needed to play out every single role you've ever lived in to get you to this moment, to get you to where you are right now in a sacred alignment of remembering. So nothing else matters besides this moment right now. So you're beginning now to forgive yourself, others, any darkness in this world, anything that you've ever experienced that might be unfavorable. You're breaking free. Because as you break free, you align back to love. And that's when you will find wholeness, fulfillment. Because you truly already are whole. But by holding on to fear, lack, anger, resentment, guilt, a false illusion of brokenness, separation, fills the mind, the body, and the soul. So you're feeling a love beyond anything you could put into words as we begin to infuse you with a divinity activation. This is pure love, your truth, connecting you back to Source, to God. And you're beginning now to feel as if everything is okay. Even though you might not think your physical reality matches that, in this moment, you are realizing that everything is just as it needs to be. Everything is right on track. You are remembering, re-becoming. And in this space, you are beginning to see your life from a higher perspective. You are beginning to understand why certain things had to happen. It's as if you are watching your life play out. You are watching everything that has ever happened to you playing out in this very moment. And everything is connecting, all of the dots, all of the pieces are coming together. You are seeing themes. You are having the ability now to detach from these unfavorable cycles that maybe you have been kept in without even realizing it. But you're seeing now from a higher perspective as we infuse your higher self activation, helping you to see from a higher perspective now, helping you to see everything from a godly place, detached, and seeing who you truly are in this moment as this higher self activation is infused within you. You are seeing who you truly are, the highest possible version of yourself, how he or she would act in this physical reality, how he or she feels, thinks, what he or she takes part in, what they focus on, what they believe in, how they handle situations. As we are now infusing a third eye activation in between the brows as an intuitive portal is opening, strengthening all intuitive receptors within the body, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, the crystalline structures within you are activating, helping you to see clearly on the path of life, helping you to see through all situations, seeing the love, seeing the truth in everything. You may even feel a tingling sensation or a pressure on the third eye. This is just your glands reawakening, opening back up. It is safe to do so now. Nothing can stop this beautiful, pure love energy. As the crystalline structures within your third eye begin to reawaken as this activation shines within you. It is safe to receive. It is safe to embody. It is safe for you to trust this information. As you're allowing your physical body to upgrade naturally, simultaneously, as your soul speaks, allow yourself to listen. As you listen to the words, the frequencies, the sensations of your soul, this is who you truly are, not just in this reality, but when you are in the higher realms, whether you believe heaven, the other side, higher dimensions, beyond any dimensions this earthly plane could ever even possibly reach. You're connecting now with your soul, your truest soul's essence. It's flooding through your body, through every cell, every system, with every beat of your heart, because your heart is being connected with a beautiful source energy, with God, constantly infusing light within you, with every single day moving forward, with every beat of the heart, this godly energy flows through you. Because you are love. You are a sacred, godly being. You are one with God. You are it all. Feeling this activation flood through you. You might receive visuals, you might hear, you might feel. Just trust whatever you experience. You might see colors. Allow yourself to be shown because you are safe. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to be guided. Guided to the next steps, the highest possible outcome. As you are activating, you are rebecoming. We are taking part in a sacred time here on earth, where you were chosen to come back down to assist in this sacred transition from dark to light, to pure love, merging heaven onto earth. You chose to come back down. You are a beautiful light warrior. You are here to hold the frequency and to anchor in the frequency of love. You are here to lead. You are here to help others journey back home. Just by being, just by breathing, just by carrying the sacred vibrational frequency. And you might be shown in this moment what you are here to do to assist on an even greater level. Healer, leader, teacher, guide, safe place, innovator, engineer, mother, friend, father, whatever it might be. Trust, because you are remembering. As we infuse one last activation today, the soul remembrance activation, floating through every portal within you, your hands, the feet, every chakra, through the ears, the eyes, the higher heart. As this will take time, but the integration is already beginning. As all cellular structures are upgrading, the 14-strand DNA, your highest truth. This is an extremely pivotal, powerful time as a 12-12 portal just showers you with so much love, so much clarity. Just taking a few more moments in this space, allowing the sound to fill your body, to fill your energy field as you are cleansed, cleared, realigned to your truth that you are love, that you are light, that you are one with God, Source, Divine, Creator. You are magical. As we're just anchoring all of this beautiful energy in now, as this portal, this bright light is seeming to dissipate, as you are being encapsulated with beautiful golden Christ consciousness energy, weaving around you, weaving through you, through your beautiful being. Taking a few deep breaths in as this activation, this 12-12 light code activation completes. As I'm going to begin now to guide you back into your body, back into the physical reality, the physical plane. Trusting that everything that you experienced, whether you felt, whether you heard, whether you just were here. Everything was real. Everything was an experience. Everything was exactly what you needed right now. But knowing you can come back to this space, trusting and knowing that throughout the rest of the day, through the 21st, you will be receiving insights, intuitive downloads, beginning to understand more and more of who you truly are, guiding you back home. As I count down now from 5 to 1, you'll be back in the room, fully aware, fully awake. As 5, you're just beginning to come back into your body. As 4, the sounds and the smells in the room around you are just beginning to come back. And 3, breathing is normalizing. Maybe beginning to wiggle the fingers, the toes. 2, stretching the body, coming back in now. And 1, opening your eyes again, fully aware, fully awake. All right. So coming back into your room, maybe you feel the need to journal about your experience, type it into your phone, whatever you need to do. Some of you might have even literally, in a sense, like blacked out. That's totally normal. You might not remember. You are so welcome, Carly. If you don't remember, it's totally normal. You're just traveling to such a high frequency that it's hard for your physical body to retain it right now, but trust that eventually you will. And you will receive intuitive insights, downloads the rest of the day. Like I said, up until the 21st, you are welcome, Sarah. Thank you. So be aware of that. Drink tons and tons of water today because water is a facilitator. It moves energy. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for the kind words. So just be aware of that. Drink extra water. Maybe you feel the need to take an Epsom salt bath tonight. Go outside. Just get into a space again. Once again, journal, meditate, whatever you need to do. In the sleep state, you can ask for more clarity. Yes, I will be saving this. Yes, it will be on my story or on my IGTV and on my podcast in a little while. So just come back to this whenever you feel needed. It's a really powerful day. So just be aware of that. Be aware that this energy is going to continue. And we will be doing actually another sound bath and activation on the 21st. It's going to be super powerful. We're doing it 8 a.m. Eastern time. My guides told me we have to do it as early as possible, so I know for some of you that'll be super early. So if you can't join us live, you will have access to the replay. You can shoot me a message, an email if you want any more information on that. The link is also in my bio to join us for that day. That will be on Zoom, but like I said, the recording will be posted after, and the recordings are always just as powerful because it's all just energy. But when we can come together in this group space, that's when we balance our energies together, and it's just like so beautiful because all of our strengths, all of our light balances, and we all share it, and we all really come back together. Like think of a coin, a pie, whatever, and all the pieces coming back together. So that's what happens when we join together. It's beautiful. It's such a high frequency. So if you'd love to join us, we would love to have you. And yeah, enjoy today. If anyone had any experiences, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm going to try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. If not today, it will be tomorrow, but always feel free. If you did have something or if you have a question about something, feel free to reach out to me. I love to connect with you guys. I love to hear what you guys are experiencing, the upgrades, so on and so forth. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Be aware your intuition is probably going to get a little bit stronger. So just be aware of the clarity, the gut feelings that are coming in. But like I said, I will be posting this now. So keep an eye out for that on IGTV. Share it with friends, family, whoever you feel could benefit from this, because that's how we're going to continue helping more and more people ascend, to awaken. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Saturday. Enjoy this frequency, and yeah, keep me posted how you're feeling. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for joining.